Boom! What's happening, people? And we are live. I'm so sorry I had to close the last stream. I know Luca Talks Arsenal was there, Sensun was there, a couple other people come in. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys can come in here. I had some technical difficulties, so I had to start all over again. Thank God I was able to start another stream before the game start. Sorry, before the game starts. We don't have long left. There's about 10, 12 minutes left before the game starts. So let's get into it. Right, guys, tonight it's crunch time. It's the second leg in the Champions League quarter-final for Arsenal. Arsenal are playing Sporting Club Portugal, or Sporting Lisbon as they're formerly known. Now, we are 1-0 up from the previous game, from the first leg. But tonight is the night where we have to come together again. We're 3 games in a loss on a bounce. We've lost 3 games on a bounce. It's not good. It all started with the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City, where we messed it all up. Sensoon's in the chat. 1 second, guys. Can you hear and see me now? Sorry, caps lock is on. Right, as I was saying, tonight's the night, guys. We're going to have to bounce back from those 3 games. It started with the Carabao Cup final. We lost to Man City, and it seemed like our confidence just disappeared. That same confidence we had throughout the whole of the season, since the start of the season, it just, poof, vanished somehow after that Carabao Cup final. Because we played Southampton in the FA Cup. We got knocked out by them. And although not, Southampton had a wonderful game against Blackburn yesterday and are actually pushing for automatic promotion out of the Championship to get back into the Premier League, they knocked us out of the FA Cup. And then we had a game against Bournemouth at home last weekend, and we lost that as well. Now, the problem is, it's not just the loss that was the issue. It was the way that we played. We absolutely looked disgraceful, embarrassing. It was just an absolute shambles, guff, as I was calling it, absolute guff. Now, I couldn't do the Bournemouth game because I was at work. However, I obviously watched it while I was at work, then watched the highlights again, and I did not like what I saw, guys. I absolutely hated it. I couldn't believe it. I'm not saying Bournemouth is a bad team. I'm obviously not going to disrespect them in that regards, but we should be good enough to beat them at home, guys. They went 11 unbeaten before they played us, obviously, but I don't know. Although Iriola's a fantastic manager and he's got them playing fantastic, and obviously he's not staying at Bournemouth after this summer. He's going somewhere else. Definitely someone will take him. One of the big European clubs will be coming knocking on his door. Having said that, 3 games, 3 losses on a bounce. This is the 4th game now, and you know, I'm hoping they're gonna just put all of that to bed, move on from those losses, and we can move forward into the Champions League and get to the semi-final. Atletico Madrid, or now known as Atleti, beat Barcelona yesterday, or knocked them out. They lost on the night, but they had already scored enough in the first leg at the Camp Nou to cement their place in the semi-final. So would we beat Sporting, or should we beat Sporting tonight? We will be playing Atleti in the semi-final. Now, it's funny that we're playing Atleti in the semi-final because we've played Atleti already this season in the Champions League in the early stages, or as they call it, the league stage of the Champions League, and we beat them 4-1 at home, I believe. Now, a similar situation happened to us last season. That's why I said it's funny that we're meeting them in the semi-final, because last season we played PSG, who ended up going on to win Champions League in the early stages, in the league stage of the Champions League, and we beat them 2-0 at home, I believe it was, and then we ended up losing in the semi-finals to them. So is it going to be another one of those years where we beat the team in the early stages, but then we can't do it over 2 legs? You know, let's wait and see. But do we beat Sporting tonight? I think we should. I had Luca Talks Arsenal early in the previous stream, the chat in the previous stream, and he was saying I'm not confident about next Sunday. I feel like Man City will beat us 3-1. I will remember that, Luca Talks Arsenal. when we are doing the stream for that game, obviously on Sunday at 4:30. I hope you can join us then. But I am comfortable and I am confident because if we win, and yes, a lot of people say, Arsenal don't do well after a Champions League game. They tend to draw or even sometimes lose because they've had a pressure moment in the Champions League and it was too much for them, all these games that they're playing. But for some reason, I feel like the tables will turn after this game. I think if we beat Sporting significantly tonight at home and we boost a little bit of our confidence or get a little bit of our confidence back, then we can go into the Manchester City game on Sunday and possibly turn up and, bare minimum get a draw. If you're not going to win, just don't lose. That's the motto, right? Sorry, guys. Let me just fix myself up. So, yeah, as I said, as long as you don't lose. So, if you're not going to win, just draw the game. Don't lose it. I'll take a 1-1 at this stage, at this point. But if we go into that game and we look good and we do well, and I'm hoping because it's at the Etihad and it's not in front of their, like, Arsenal's own fans at home, there is no nervousness that trickles down onto the pitch. Because every time I've noticed when we play at home and the home fans get severely nervous, it kind of like gets onto the pitch and the players get nervous and it's like they worry about, oh my God, the fans are going to get, going to get onto us. And Arsenal fans online are obviously the most vocal. And I'm pretty sure the players do see things on the social media platforms. They do scroll as any other human being does. They'll scroll through. They'll see Arsenal fans saying this, saying that. They'll watch themselves on highlights on TikTok and people also now and after the Bournemouth game booing, which I don't know how to I really don't know how to feel about that. I'll be honest with you because obviously it's not nice. We shouldn't be booing them. However, if the fans did decide, you know what, we're going to give them a couple of boos, they should be able to take that on the chin because you can't just take the plaudits and the cheers. You should also be able to take the boos when they come. They don't come often from the Arsenal fan, especially not in the recent years. However, against Bournemouth, I mean, you're playing at home. You should be really putting that game to bed and open a wider gap between yourself and Manchester City. But, there we are. It is what it is. We ended up losing that game, and now we're here today. It's a midweek game. It's the Champions League. It's Sporting Club Portugal. It's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to see how we play and how we do against Sporting, because Sporting are no mugs. We saw how they played against us when we played them in Lisbon last week, and they were pretty good. I mean, they didn't have their best players on the pitch, which they got their captain and their best player on the pitch tonight. So let's see how it goes with them. So I hope people can join us today. I hope the regulars join us today. I will apologize again because I started the stream. People did started joining, but my camera for some reason didn't want to work, so I had to stop the stream, start again, and here I am, guys. I hope everyone can join me again, and yeah, we can cheer on Arsenal and make sure that we win. I got my cup of tea here. I got my chocolate and my biscuits, and I'm ready to go. The TiVo is up. The players are in the tunnel. I'm just going to quickly read the lineup for you. I'll do it twice. I'll do it now, and then I'll do it once they're about to start. So for Arsenal, David Raya in goal. The back four look as follows. So Mosquera at right back today. No Ben White and no Urian Timber. So Mosquera is filling in at right back, obviously to make it a little bit more compact. So Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel at the back, and Hikape at left back. So it's really three centre backs and a left back that are playing as the back four in front of David Raya. Then you got obviously Zubamendi and Rice in their regular positions as the holding midfielders in the pivot roles. And then you got Madueke on the right, Eze in the middle, Martinelli on the left, and Gyökeres up front. Now, I'm really hoping Gyökeres is going to come through today. I've not been his biggest fan this season. I was very harsh in criticizing Gyökeres in the beginning of the season, all the way to sort of like, midway through or 3/4 through the season. Then he came, I don't remember what match it was, but he came on in one match and he looked much slimmer, much faster, much more agile It looked like he shook off all that cement that he was carrying on him, and he became a little bit more focused as well. But since then, it kind of dipped again his form. So I'm hoping this season is just going to be a write-off for him, and then next season we really see that top European striker that we was promised. Although there's talk of Julian Alvarez joining Arsenal as well, I really hope that does happen. There's also talk of Kvaratskhelia, who is at PSG, also joining Arsenal. Now, if that happens, that will be a shocker because obviously PSG is not going to want to get rid of him or will lose him. But yes, so that's the lineup for Arsenal. Gyökeres up front. Hopefully, he can get a hat trick today. And then for Lisbon, you got Silva in goal, and then Quaresma, Diamande, Inacio, and Araujo at the back. Now, don't forget Diamande and Inacio done a really good job on the Arsenal attack last week. So hopefully they have a bad game today, which I doubt, but you can hope. Morita and Hulmand in the middle as the pivot roles, and Concalves and Trencao and Gatamo up front as the attacking midfielders, and Suarez up front. Now, Suarez is dangerous. He did have a couple of chances last week. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So again, Hikapie, Gabriel Saliba, and Mosquera at the back. Rice and Zubamendi in the pivot roles. Martinelli, Eze, and Madueke as attacking midfielders, and Gyökeres up front. And for Arsenal on the bench, you got Ariza Balaga, Setford White, Jesus, Norgard, Trossard, Havertz, Dudziak, Lewis, Skelly, Dauman, and Salmon. A lot of kits on the bench today. I'm not sure why, but I guess it's a lot of injuries we got at the moment. Now, you got referee François Letexier, the French referee. He's pretty decent. I mean, I've seen him referee games, and he's not been that bad. He tends to let it flow. Hopefully, he does tonight as well. He does have some games sometimes where it's a bit iffy. Sporting Club, you got Rui Silva in goal, Araujo, Inacio, Diamande, and Quaresma at the back. Morita and Hulmand and in the pivot roles. And then you got Pedro. Hold on. Okay. Oh, sorry. And then wait, hold on. So Pedro Concalves. I was going to say Pedro Concalves, Trincao, and Catamo as the attacking midfielders, and Suarez up front. Now, the game's about to start, guys. Whoever comes in the chat, please give me your predictions. Let me see your prediction, guys. Let me see what you think of the game. Like I said in the previous stream, we had Luca Talks Arsenal. He came on and he said that we got MJ in the house as well. MJ is here. He says, come on, you're gonna. So as I said, Luca Talks Arsenal came on in the previous stream, and he did say that he is comfortable with the game today, but not so much with the game next week against Man City on Sunday. But he thinks Arsenal are going to lose 3-1 against City. However, I do believe if we can win this game, we can at least get a draw at Man City. Hopefully a win, but if not a win, a draw. Now the game's about to start, guys. Welcome MJ, welcome Sensoon, everyone that's going to join us today, you're welcome. MJ says 2-1 to Arsenal, Gyökeres and Rice, and Hulmand for Sporting. Right. Sporting is about to kick off right to left in the first half. And let's see what happens, guys. And here we go. We got liftoff. Right. Arsenal quickly bombing forward and pressuring Sporting. Here we go. Declan Rice. Oh, when the ball goes out, he tried to keep it in, but the ball goes out. Right. Sensoon says, I don't know what to predict because of the Arsenal's last two games. I would hope 2-1 to Arsenal. Let's wait and see. Here's Mosquera, Madueke. Morita and Madueke fighting over the ball. Madueke gets the ball back. Well done. Ooh, Saliba, be careful. Tried to go back to David Raya, holding up the ball. Those going forward. Good ball by Zubamendi. Couldn't find Eze. Loose ball, but quickly by Hikapié to Eze. Eze bombing forward now. He's got Gyökeres with him. Plays in Gyökeres. Oh, Gyökeres tried to play it back, but Eze got fouled and the referee said no. Blatant obstruction and the referee was not having it. I don't understand what's going on. Gyökeres tried to play it back into the path of Eze, but Eze got obstructed and the referee said, nope, get up. That's very strange. Martinelli getting fouled now. This time the referee says yes, definite foul. Right, looks like Declan Rice now. What's he going to do? I will say, look, I always say you can tell by the Arsenal team how they play, what the game's going to be like. These first 2-3 minutes, I will say it's looking good. They look up for it. A bit of a loose ball by Martinelli into the box. Here comes Sporting, but Arsenal get the ball back quickly. Here's Eze. Tried to play it into Madueke's path. Couldn't. And here comes Sporting. Now, for some reason, I'm about a minute behind, which I don't understand. So I'm going to just try and sort this out quickly and figure out why I am a minute behind. Don't forget, guys, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid are playing. It looks like Real Madrid have scored already. It's 2-2 in that game. Madrid fired themselves quickly to equalize. Guler in the first minute. MJ says, yeah, I'm ahead of you. Not sure why that is. I got to figure out why, guys. Let me see if I can figure it out. It's very strange. Right, I'm not sure why, but I'm way behind, which is very frustrating. But it is what it is, guys. I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm having loads of problems today, technical problems, all sorts of issues. But it is what it is. I'm just going to try and get on with it as best as I can. I do apologize, guys. Right. If you do see me being behind you, don't worry about it. It is what it is. I'm having a lot of technical problems today. I'm just going to get on with it, guys. So it is what it is. Here come Arsenal. Madueke now. Mosquera on the right-hand side. Declan Rice now. Eberechi Eze on the right-hand side. Eze at the byline. Eze at the byline. Madueke holding up in the box. Hikapié tries to shoot, but it gets stopped by Yilmaz, I believe it is. Oof. Declan Rice to Madueke with a little flick onto Eze, but he couldn't get to his. Zubamendi. Here's Hikapié. Gets fouled. Surely it's a free kick. No, it's advantage for the Arsenal. Martinelli now, and it's the corner for the Arsenal. Let's go. Right, first corner for the Arsenal. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Declan Rice on the sixpence. Nice corner. Back post. A little bit too deep, and it goes out for a goal kick. Zubamendi tried to get ahead on it. Couldn't. Goes out for a goal kick. MJ says Bayern scored already. It's 1-1. So that means Bayern is already up. No, I had the goal alert here somewhere. Where is it? Let me have it. I got the... Oh, where did you go? Yeah, it looks like Alexander Pavlovic scored at the 6th minute. So Gula in the 1st minute. Pavlovic in the 6th minute. Thank you, MJ. I've got the goal alerts now as well. It's 1-1 at the Allianz Stadium, meaning that's 3-2 for Bayern Munich. I'm pretty sure that Harry Kane's going to get on the score sheet tonight. He's been prolific in Germany, although I'm not his biggest fan, obviously, with the Tottenham connection, but he has been doing formidable in Germany. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Arsenal pressing hard, pressing hard. Sporting with the ball still going back. I've got a 30-second delay, guys, so don't worry. And the ball goes out. It's a throw in for the Arsenal. Here comes Sporting. Don't forget, Sporting need to score one just to take it to extra time and penalties. They are already one behind from the previous leg. Kai Havertz obviously in the dying minutes for the Arsenal. We are playing at home today, so I'm hoping we can get the second goal quickly. I mean, if we get the second goal quickly, it means Sporting is going to have to come up higher. They are going to have to play the high line, and that just means more goals for the Arsenal, hopefully. But let's just get that first one. Here comes Sporting in the Arsenal box, but Saliba with great defending plays it to Madueke on the side now. Still close to the Arsenal box as Saliba clears it. Well done. Don't even hesitate. Just clear it. Gyökeres is trying to hold it up now, but Sporting, Diamande quickly plays it. Nacio now. Morita with the ball now. Diamande. Hulman. Hulman wearing the R-band for Sporting. Arsenal fighting to get the ball back. And it goes all the way back to the Sporting defense. Don't forget, Sporting also have a very important game on the weekend. They're playing Benfica, which is a major, major derby in Portugal. And Arsenal obviously are playing Man City, their fiercest rival in the Premier League in recent years. Here's Mosquera defending the Arsenal box. And Zubamendi plays it now to Madueke. Madueke bombing forward on the right-hand side. Madueke down the line. Nobody there really to help him. He's just holding up the ball now. He's trying to run to the byline. He can't. He goes back inside to Zubamendi. Not the best ball. Zubamendi controls it. Plays it to Declan Rice now. They're moving towards the left. Martinelli Hikapi on the left-hand side. Declan Rice tries to shoot. It gets blocked. And it goes all the way to Suarez. Sensun says, come on, Arsenal. Right, here's Morita with the ball now. And here comes Sporting Club Portugal. Gatamo now. Yulmand, Morita, Araujo, Nacio, Sporting with still with the ball on the right hand side. Gatamo comes into the box and the ball goes out. It's a goal kick for the Arsenal. Hicapie goes up to the player, told him stop lying, stop rolling around. Don't tell me it's a yellow card. Hicapie being told to move by the referee. Hicapie says, I didn't even touch him. He just went down. Bit of a late reaction from the player. It was a clash of legs, and then the player decided after 20 seconds to go down. Yo, this guy, give him an Oscar. What an actor. Looks like they're trying to do a VAR check. What's going on? Hulman going up to him now. Oh, come on. Stop acting, bro. This is too much. This is too much. Sporting actually considering thinking they might get a penalty for this. If they give a penalty for this, then the game is done. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If VAR decide that this is... Oh my God, he's getting treatment. Talk about ridiculousness. This is absolutely stupid. This is absolutely stupid. He's getting treatment for a clash of legs. What, you made of glass or sugar or something? I don't understand, man. Get up, man. You're wasting time. You're 1-0 behind and you're wasting time. All right, no problem. Idiot. Instead of getting up quickly and trying to, create something else. Should call him El Stupido. Man, Getamo. It's not Getamo. It's El Stupido. Right, here's Zubidubidu. Martin Zubamendi. Mosquera now. Back to Saliba. 10-man Rice. Here's Deckers. Martinelli now. Going back to Gabriel and Magliash. Big Gabby. Oh, easy, dog. David Raya clears it. That was nearly another mistake by the Arsenal. Nearly gifted Sporting a goal. The ball goes out. It's a throw in for the Arsenal. Wait, hold on. Ah, and it went back again. I can't believe this. I just caught up and it went back again. Why? Oh my God, I can't believe this, man. Ah, this is annoying, man. Sporting now. Ruiz Suarez. Sorry. Suarez tried to take a shot. It's offside anyway. Miles offside. Or maybe not. No, it wasn't miles offside. It was just his hand, I think. First, I thought he was going to be miles offside, but it wasn't. Right. I think it's a bit of chocolate time, guys. I'm sorry, but nerves are starting to kick in. Arsenal still haven't got that goal, and we're playing at home. I mean, I'm not saying that Sporting are some mugs, but should have had the second goal by now. Still 1-1 at the Allianz Arena. That should be a spicy game between those two European giants. I mean, there isn't a bigger game. Possibly there isn't. It's one of the biggest games in the Champions League. Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, two historical giants. Here come Portugal with his shots. Who was that? Trincao. Trincao with a shot against the Arsenal goal. That was a bad ball by Saliba, intercepted in midfield by Hulman, who played it to Trincao. Trincao ran against Gabriel, took a shot. Luckily for Arsenal, too wide. But it's dangerous. Saliba should be more careful with the balls he plays. Looked like there might have been a deflection by Gabriel. However, it's a goal kick for the Arsenal regardless. David Raya now. Long kick forward. MJ said Sporting have been attacking. Well, they are a great attacking team, but here come the Arsenal. Gyökeres now. Gyökeres shoots! And it goes over. Unlucky. More of that, Gyökeres, please. More of that. This time it went too far and wide and high, but we want to see more shots from Gyökeres. We leant back a little bit too much. Look, don't forget, Sporting are a team that can keep possession well. Are no mugs. That game against Bodo Glimt away from home. I mean, that was a shocker when they lost 3-0. But look, they came back home and beat them 5-0. So they know mugs. Like I said, they do have a game against Benfica, a major derby for them in the Portuguese league. So they don't want to overstretch themselves and then go back home over the weekend and lose that. Eze with a bad ball, looking for Hikapié. Luckily, Hikapié got a touch and played to Martinelli. It was more a fault from Sporting rather than Hikapié. But here's Eze again. Eze now plays it to Hikapié. Hikapié crosses it, but to who? Sporting get it out. Saliba pressing now. Jesus. Saliba followed Suarez all the way back to Sporting's defense. It's still 1-0 on aggregate for the Arsenal. It's a slender lead. It's not good enough. We need at least another 2 goals. Here's Madueke. That's a foul. Yellow card, surely. Yes, referee. Finally, the referee come out with a yellow card. I mean, that's a blatant yellow card. Just, oh my days. If Madueke wasn't wearing shin pads, he could have broke his leg. That was a madness. Right, MJ said set piece again. Ole, ole, let's go. Free kick to the Arsenal. Set piece again. Ole, ole. Let them score, though. They need to score. Come on, Decker, says MJ. That's right. Come on. 10-man Rice on a sixpence. What's he going to do? Is this going to be another magic show by Declan Rice like last year against Real Madrid at the same stage? Don't forget, we played Real Madrid in the quarterfinals last season and Declan Rice at home came out with, no, he plays it to Eze, who tries to shoot and it gets blocked. That wasn't the greatest free kick. I believe that was a waste of a free kick, but what a tackle by Martinelli. That's right, MJ says, what a tackle. Martinelli with a fantastic tackle, and here they come. Arsenal again. Mosquera on the right-hand side. Mosquera keeps it in. Oh, referee, he got the ball. Referee called a foul on Mosquera. I don't understand why. But that free kick, there might be something they worked on in training. It didn't work out here. I would have rather Declan Rice put it on someone's head, but an absolutely fantastic tackle by Martinelli. The fact that he ran all the way back, it was a shoulder barge, and the fact that he ran all the way back to help out his defenders, to cover for his defenders, is absolutely fantastic. We need more of that. Absolutely, we need the whole team defending as well as attacking. You got to play as a unit. Oh, come on, referee, man. Referee didn't give nothing. I'm so happy Declan Rice is wearing the armband. I've been calling for this since the start of the season. Since the start of the season, I've been saying, give Declan Rice the damn armband. Finally, Mikel Arteta has listened. And if you don't believe me, go back to all of my content that I've been making all throughout the season, and you will see that I've said, give Declan Rice the armband. And here we go. Captain of Arsenal, future captain of England. That was a challenge on him, and the ref did do nothing. I don't understand. I don't get it. Captain Marvel right now, the real captain in this Arsenal team. I'm so happy for him. I'm happy for the Arsenal, and I'm hoping this is the change, the turning of the tide, the turning of the table. From here on out, just keep Declan Rice with the armband, and you will see Captain Marvel himself leading us to the finish line, to the promised land. Ooh, what a tackle. Luckily, the ball went out. It's an Arsenal throw. Here's Madders. Madueke with another challenge. Free kick again. Let's go. This is it. Come on. We need a goal right now, Arsenal. MJ says free kick in a dangerous area. That's right. But that's why you got a player like Madueke. The referee is telling Morita, move yourself. I'm talking to the captain, Hjulmand. Hjulmand's talking to the referee. The referee is telling him, listen, man, stop challenging them like this, and you won't concede free kicks in these dangerous areas. I'm hoping the captain, Declan Rice, this time puts on a sixpence, giving last-minute instructions to Madueke. Who's going to take this, by the way? Let's see. MJ says, let's see what we can do with this free kick. Oh, looks like Madueke. Noni. It looks like Noni's taking his free kick. Declan Rice is going in the box this time. Gabriel Magliash and Gyökeres, everyone's there. No, Deckers is staying inside, right by him. Ooh, I don't know if he was going for it, but he was trying to aim for the back post. But the keeper, Rui Silva, there just to pick that cherry out the air. Here's Hjulmand. Morita now to Diamande. And here comes Sporting Lisbon or Sporting Club Portugal again. So far, total attempts 4 by the Arsenal, only 1 by Sporting Club Portugal. Silva with the long ball forward. Declan Rice on the first header. Diamande now. Hjulmand. Still Sporting. Morita in the center circle with no pressure. Mosquera chasing Araujo, and the ball goes out. Is that a corner for Sporting? It looks like it. Mosquera had to be there with Araujo all the way. First corner for Sporting. One message to all the Arsenal fans. That's the message, guys. That's the message. Corner comes in. And Arsenal clear it. Looks like Gabriel just clears it. Still 1-1 at the Allianz Arena. Arda Güler with the first goal and Alexander Pavlovic with this goal for Bayern Munich. That means it's 3-2 on aggregate. Real Madrid need to score one just to get it to extra time. Right. MJ says, thumbs up, wise words. Thank you, MJ. That goes out to all the Arsenal fans. Stop biting your nails. It is what it is. Here's Gabriel Magliash in the center circle. Great ball to Madders. Ooh, he tried to play Eze. Eze gets the ball. Eze on the ball. Plays it to Mosquera. Mosquera on the right-hand side now. Who's there to help him? Eze still there with him. Eze. Ebereche. We can still hear them crying at the lane. Tottenham in the bottom three of the Premier League. Hopefully they get relegated. Here's Deckers. Zooby-dooby-doo. Martinelli. Saliba. Mosquera. Saliba again. We got Robert the Gunner in the house. What's happening, Rob? How you feeling? How you feeling, Robert? Predictions and tell me how you're feeling about this game and next Sunday. Don't forget, make sure you join us next Sunday again with the game against Man City. That's going to be a big one. But let's just get over this hurdle real quick. MJ says Tottenham getting relegated. Gyökeres! Gyökeres, my God! Right there with the goal of the mouth. The goal of the mouth? I mean the mouth of the goal. Who stopped that? I didn't see who blocked that. Right, Hikapié now to Martinelli on the left-hand side. Martinelli to Hikapié, corner for the Arsenal. Let's go! Crank up the pressure. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But who blocked that? Gyökeres. Unlucky, unlucky. That was number 25. Who's that? Inacio. Gyökeres tried to slot it in. Inacio there. That was a fantastic tackle by Sporting and Inacio. However, here's another corner. Robert said, I think a draw, not too crazy. 1-1 or 2-1 on aggregate. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. I'll take a 1-0. I'll take a 1-1 all day. Right, Declan Rice in front of the Sporting fans. Here we go. Declan on a sixpence, back post. Zubamendi tried to jump for it. One of the shortest players on the pitch, but he went in the back post. Jumped for it. Couldn't get a clean header on it. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, Robert. What do you think? What do you think of next Sunday as well? Madrid 2-1. Ha ha! Yes. That means this game might just be going to extra time. Who scored? Güler again. Arda Güler is on fire. The youngster. Don't forget, he was linked with the Arsenal not too long ago. Not sure if they still want him. Here comes Sporting, though. Sporting with a shot, and it goes over way too wide. And way too high. Arda Güler in Germany is cooking in front of these Turkish fans out there. There's a lot of Turkish Bayern Munich fans. There's a lot of Turkish fans in Germany itself. So Arda Güler is cooking. Robert said, father of Harambo versus light bulb of Harambo. I'll make it go to sleep. That's right. It's going to be a tense one. Oh, Arsenal. Hikapié, Martinelli with a mix-up, but Hikapié with another challenge, and he got the ball. Referee says, get up to the Sporting player. But here comes Sporting, and Gabriel Magliash defends the ball, but gets it picked right out of his pocket, and Sporting with the ball again. Hjulman. That's a good one, Robert. Versus father of Harambo versus light bulb. It's a bit harsh, though, but I hear you. Right. Here comes Sporting again. Inacio. Uh-oh, Suarez there, but Mosquera there. Referee says no, get up. You know what, Robert? I said the same thing. I had an issue earlier because I started a stream and then I had to close the stream and start another one. But there's a guy that I follow on YouTube called Luca Talks Arsenal, right? He came onto my earlier stream and he was very worried and he said, no, we're potentially going to lose that game 3-1. But I was on the same mind frame as you. I said, you'll be surprised. We probably turn up and win over there because we're not playing in front of our own fans. Saliba defending against Suarez and referee pulls up as a free kick for Sporting. But I'm on the same wavelength that you. I think we're going to surprise them. You know, we might win. I have a feeling we may win. But if we don't win, at least I'll take a draw there. I'll take a 1-1 or whatever it is. Last season we went there and we drew 1-1, I believe. I know we beat them 5-1 at home, but we drew 1-1 over there. I think we can do that again. And I'll take a draw right now, but I do believe we may surprise them over there because, you know, they're all full of chairs right now. They're really thinking Arsenal are bottling it. They're really thinking Arsenal are crumbling. But guess what? I'm exactly on the same wavelength as you, Rob. I think we might just go over there and surprise them. However, Luca Talks Arsenal said, no, we will lose 3-1. He's not very optimistic, but he said, let's just get over this hurdle first. Rob says Atletico Arambo versus Harsanambal. Well, you know, we played them earlier this season and we beat them 4-1. I don't know what we can do over 2 legs against them because don't forget last season we beat PSG at home 2-0, but then ended up losing over 2 legs in the semi-final against them. So let's just get to the semi-final first. And then we'll see what we can do against Atleti and Diego Simeone. I mean, I watched them 2 games against Barcelona. I don't know, because it's another Spanish team that they rocked up a slightly better. I didn't think they had it in them. But yeah, you never know. But to be fair, Atletico don't play haram ball, bro. They play pretty decent. That's a bit harsh as well. Right, it's Gabriel Magliash. Mosquera. Noni, and it's a throw-in for the Arsenal. I tell you what, Sporting is not doing too bad away from home either. Their away record is not really good, but here's Gabriel Magliash. Eze, Gyökeres. Oh, nearly a great 1-2 between them two. Eze passed it to Gyökeres, who tried to flick it back to Eze, but the ball couldn't get to him. Here's Captain Deckers. Rob, what do you think of Deckers being captain? I'm so happy. Here is Martinelli. Crosses it in. Oh, Mosquera tried to get a head in. Couldn't get the header. Still hit Gapier. Still Zubamendi. But Sporting clear it, and it goes all the way back to David Raya, who again kicks it straight forward. But to who? To Noni. And Noni controls it just about. Plays it back to Saliba. Rob says, I think this is our best chance of going to Budapest and to the Champions League final ever since Paris' heartbreak. Well, I'll tell you what, Robert, I was there. 20 years ago in Paris. And I witnessed and felt that heartbreak myself. I was there in Paris, Robert. And yes, it is the best chance since then. Here comes Gyökeres. Bad choice. He tried to go to Eze. Here's Martinelli. Shoot. And it gets blocked. Unlucky, and Sporting clear the ball. Why did Gyökeres think to go for Eze instead of Martinelli earlier? Not the right decision. Never mind. Rob says, I think Deck being captain is what we've been asking for years. Yes, I don't know about... yes, we've needed a captain like that for years. And yes, I am happy because if you go back through all my content since the beginning of the season, that's my core. It's been ever since last season, the end of last season, and what he did against Madrid and how he kept on carrying us in every game. I kept screaming, give him the armband. I'm sorry. I love Odegaard, but he's no captain. I love Saka, but he's no captain, at least not yet. Deckers is made for this. Deckers is made to be captain. Oh, Mosquera foul. Surely, referee. Free kick for the Arsenal. Rob says, I just want a sloppy win or a draw. I don't want anything pretty. At this stage, I don't think any Arsenal fan wants anything pretty, Rob. We just want to get over the line. Oh, that was a bit cheeky from Mosquera. I don't think he touched him. Right, here's Hicapie. Piero. Hicapie. Right, Martinelli. Cross comes in. Ooh, he was looking for Deckers. He couldn't get to him. Sporting with the ball now. What I do like is as soon as Arsenal lose the ball, we try and at least get the ball back immediately, put pressure on Sporting. We don't give them no breathing room, nothing. The press in this game is much better than it was in the game against Bournemouth. That was horrendous. Robert says Odegaard is weak. Saka is not captain worthy. He's just our player. Deck is a captain. Yes, sir. Wiser words have not been spoken yet. But you are correct. This is what I've been screaming since last season. Give the man the armband. Give the man the armband. I love Odegaard. I love Saka. They're great players. They just, and the funny thing is, Mikel Arteta came out when they asked him last season or early this season about the captaincy at Arsenal. He came out and he's like, oh, but the players voted. The players, we gave it to the players to vote. I don't want to hear that rubbish. What do you mean give it to the players? What's this, a favoritism or what? Let the players decide who's their favorite and give them the armband. No, you got to see who's performing on the pitch, who's leading, who is the one that's every single game running across every blade of grass, is literally grabbing the team by the scruff of the neck. All those sloppy 1-0s and sloppy 2-1s that we've been winning, it's all due to him. He's not on the pitch and we're finished. Here is Zubidubidoo in the box. Crosses it. And Silva grabs it right there at the near post. Unlucky Zubamendi. MJ says, how come you didn't go live for the Bournemouth game? It's because I was at work. 12:30 kickoffs on Saturday. Unless I have a day off, MJ, I can't do them. If it was a 5:30 kickoff, it was a late kickoff, I would have done it. But 12:30, I was unfortunately at work. I can't get away not working on Saturdays, unfortunately, at the moment. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have done it. That's why on Saturdays, you always see me do the late kickoffs. But luckily, the game against Man City is on Sunday at 4:30. So I will be there. Oh, it looks like Bayern has scored. I told you Harry Kane will score again. Oh, no, I watched it, Robert. Don't worry. I was cheekily watching it at work. And then I watched the highlights as well. Oh! David Raya nearly gifting a goal to Portugal. What a mistake by him. But as I said before, it's 2-2 at the Allianz Stadium. Bayern Munich with Harry Kane have scored the second goal. It's 2-2. It's 4-3 on aggregate. What did I tell you, MJ? I did say to you, Harry Kane will score. Here's Noni at corner for the Arsenal. Noni at the byline. Quickly kicks against a Sporting player and it's a corner. I mean, this is getting tense. David Raya, what the hell was you thinking? David Raya, man. Stop that. So lucky that wasn't a mistake. He puts his hand up, but that's not good enough. You cannot be making mistakes like that in these kind of pressure games. Because the minute the players feel like, there's, the keeper is got no confidence or he's got mistakes in him, they're gonna lose confidence. They're gonna get hesitant. They're gonna get worried about the goalkeeper, and that's not good. You need to show strength from the keeper onwards. Right, here's Noni Madueke from the corner. Noni. Back post it. Ooh, Silva palms it out. Eze tries to put it back in the box, but Sporting clear it. We're getting close to half-time, guys. Oh, Martinelli loses it out. Saliba gets the ball back quickly. Referee says, no. Referee gave a free kick to Sporting. How? What? Hjulman is telling the referee that's Saliba's second time. I don't understand what Saliba did wrong here. Let's have a look. What? He accidentally poked him in the eye without knowing. How is that a free kick? Robert says, Raya nearly gave a goal to Portugal. Well, they're called Sporting Club Portugal, Rob. What do you want me to call them? They used to be called Sporting Lisbon, but they're called Sporting Club Portugal. You know, the last time Sporting played Arsenal at the Emirates, I was there. I actually got one of their scarves. I don't know where I put it now. But one of these fans, I was right next to them and they threw me their scarf. Rob says, I hope we don't concede first. No, I hope not either. I mean, if it was up to David Raya just now, we would have. I did say Harry Kane was going to score. He's been prolific in Germany. I'm not his biggest fan, but... What do you mean this time it's Arda Güler? Rob says, I love quoting you. Cheers, mate. Here comes Sporting. Back post shot and oh my God, it hit this back post. That nearly went in. Oh my God, who was that? Gatamo. Oh my days, Araujo to Gatamo. Nearly scored. Was that a save by Raya? That wasn't a save, that hit the post, MJ. My God. Literally, Robert, just as you said, I don't want to concede. I don't want them to concede. I don't want to concede first. You nearly made Arsenal concede. You nearly jinxed it. Real Madrid scored again. Kylian Mbappe. My God, that game is spicy. What is going on at the Allianz Arena? It's just end to end over there. I wish Arsenal wasn't playing tonight. I would have loved to watch that game. My God, it's 3-2 for Real Madrid, 4-4 in aggregate. It's just back and forth. Literally after Harry Kane scored, Kylian Mbappe minutes later with a finish. Oh, I'm going to love watching the highlights for that. That is absolutely redonkulous. What a save. It wasn't a save. It was the post. MJ says, bye-bye, Bayern. Rob says, we should switch watch-alongs. Bro, if it wasn't my beloved Arsenal, I would. I can never switch away from the Arsenal. Impossible. Impossible. If it wasn't Arsenal playing, if I was doing a hate-along, I would have switched immediately. But I cannot switch away from my beloved Arsenal. No way. Right, we're coming up to the halftime. Or we're coming up to halftime, I should say. Sporting still with the ball. Araujo. Tries to play Gatamo again, but Hecapie there with a header. Looking for Gyökeres. Zubamendi with a tackle. Here's Noni Madueke. Morita there with him. Madueke. Mosquera. Don't lose the ball. Mosquera. Free kick for the Arsenal. Well done. Yo, that Bray is big. Who the hell was that? It's 1 minute of injury time, guys. Zooby-dooby-doo. Where are you? Noni Madueke. Zubamendi. I tried to look for Zubamendi, but Eze with the ball now. Come on, guys, man. Right before halftime, score a goal. Someone score a goal. Declan Rice. El Capitan. Piero Hicapie. Here's Martinelli. Eberechi Eze. Shoot. Ah, unlucky. On his left foot. Just over the crossbar. Unlucky, son. But I did call for that shot. So I can't blame him. Not too far. A little bit lower and that would have went in. Right, we're at halftime, guys. Well done, Arsenal. We held on for halftime. Sporting could have been in. We had a couple of chances. Sporting Club of Portugal did hit the post once with Gatamo shots. David Raya making a mistake, nearly conceding. There's been mistakes there. There is some nervousness from the Arsenal players. Hopefully they come out stronger in the second half. I'm sure around the 65th minute there'll be changes from Mikel Arteta. possibly Max Dowman come on, 1, 2 other youngsters as well. Some players that have a little bit more confidence and no nervousness. Let's see, who can you put on? I feel like Gabriel Jesus might need a little chance instead of Gyökeres. Put him on, put Kai Havertz on, and put Max Dowman. I think those are the 3 players that definitely should get a few minutes on the pitch. But guys, don't go nowhere. I'm quickly going to make myself a cup of tea, and I will be back for the second half. I'll be back in a jiffy, so don't go nowhere. We'll be back for the second half. Wait, before I go, Robert said, I genuinely hate being an Arsenal fan sometimes. The agenda against us is actually ridiculous, pressuring us to get a quad, and if we didn't, we'd be failures and we'd lost against City and Southampton. They just made fun of us. It's absolutely ridiculous. Rob, yeah, but you shouldn't buy into that, man. You shouldn't care. That just means they're hating on us. They just want us to fail, but we got to be resilient. You got to go past all of that. Nah, don't get upset about it, man. That means you're feeding into it. That means they're affecting you. Don't let them affect you. They're just a bunch of haters, Rob. Come on now. I don't want to see another club winning either. If I saw Manchester City at the top of the league, I'll be hating on them as well. I'll be talking rubbish about them. I'll be saying things like, they bought their titles with a checkbook. They got 114 charges on them. If they bottled don't forget what we've done in the last 3 seasons as well. We've come so close yet so far. And, no other team has really done that. I mean, last season really and truly should have been the season we won it. We gifted it to Liverpool. The season before that, we gifted it to Man City. The season before that, we gifted it to Man City. So yeah, they have ammunition against us, but don't let that affect you. That's the problem with Arsenal fans. We get too riled up too quickly. We get too upset too quickly. We're too reactionary. Don't let it get to your head. Just ignore it. Ignore it, and then it's so much sweeter once we win. You see, I want all of this hate to come because once we lift the title, once we forget the quadruple, who's ever done the quadruple? No one. It's so I knew we're not going to do it. It's just too difficult. So don't let them make you believe that the quadruple was possible. And then when we lost the Carabao Cup, I'll be honest, I said, yeah, let that be the sacrificial lamb. I got upset when we lost against Southampton. That was an upsetting one. And I blame Mikel Arteta for that one because I didn't understand why Kepa Arrizabalaga was in goal for the FA Cup. I didn't understand that. I understood it for the Carabao Cup final. I get it. He was there throughout the whole competition, but the FA Cup is a little bit more prestigious. And you're pretty much in the quarterfinals. Start playing your best team. I don't care if it hurts Kepa's feeling or not. I'm not here to make him happy. I'm here to make the Arsenal fans happy and the club happy. And that was what I got a little bit upset by. But no one's ever done the quadruple for them to be like, oh yeah, they must win it or they're failures. Listen, even if we just win the Premier League this season, it's a successful season. It's not easy to do that. And if we get far in the Champions League, if we get to the final of the Champions League and lift the Premier League, it's an absolutely fantastic season. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't get upset. Don't be living in their head rent free. And it's going to be so much sweeter when we lift the title because of all this hate. Watch all of these haters cry. Don't worry about it, man. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back, guys. Boom, boom, bam. Got me copper. Got my cup of tea. Got my biscuits. Got my chocolate spread. Got to get some sugar. Not that type of sugar. You know what I'm talking about. Right. Right, guys. Let's be a little bit serious here, yeah? Let me guys tell you something. Although we haven't been playing bad in this first half, although we're 1-0 up from the first leg, I will say this. It doesn't bode well for Arsenal playing like this, thinking we may win the Champions League, because if you can't really beat Sporting Club Portugal, however good the form they may be in, if we can't see them out, I don't know what we're going to do against the bigger and the stronger teams. I mean, Bayern Munich look formidable. Although they're drawing at the moment on aggregate with Real Madrid. Look at Declan Rice. Look at the captain. Look how he's talking to them. Look at the look in his eyes. You can tell this man's leading. You can tell this man's a leader. Look at how he's talking to them. Never seen Saka do that. Never seen Odegaard do that. And I love them. I love them as our players. But it's just a difference. It's a difference, man. Anyway, as I was saying, to be able to beat a Bayern Munich or a Real Madrid or a PSG, you need to be able to beat a Sporting Club Portugal convincingly. And we're just not doing it. We barely got across the line in Portugal, in Lisbon. Lucky Kai Havertz came on and scored that goal at the end of the game. But we need to do better. Right, Arsenal about to kick off from right to left. Declan Rice, the captain, in the center circle. Here we go. Everybody ready? Everybody back in town. Referee blows the whistle. We got kickoff. Right, second half started. David Raya on the ball now. Long ball forward. Gyökeres chests it down to Noni Madueke on the right-hand side. Here we go. This is what I like to see. Mosquera now. Zubamendi to Eberici. Eze in the box. Eze crosses it. Oh! Gyökeres was there, but Silva grabs it right in front of Gyökeres. Unlucky Arsenal. That was not bad at all. Gyökeres was there. Eze a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. Had it been a little bit more inwards, Gyökeres could have got a touch to it. But we go again. King Kai Havertz on the bench. Definitely he'll get some minutes tonight. I think Max Daumann deserves some minutes tonight. And I really think that, who else did I say earlier? So Gabriel Jesus. I think Gabriel Jesus, when he came on against Sporting, was it Sporting or Bournemouth? I don't remember. Here's Deckers, Gyökeres. Who did he play it to? Gyökeres, my God. This is like the umpteenth time he's lost the ball. Get him off the damn pitch, man. Oh, my God. Honestly, I'm growing more and more frustrated with this man. Now he's ran back to try and help get the ball back. But it is just absolutely ridiculous. This man has got no awareness of where his teammates are. He has no awareness of where the rest of his team is. He just plays the ball randomly thinking this, well, who's there? The ghost? Honestly, if he doesn't improve in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, get him off the pitch, man. It's things like that really get me frustrated with Mikel Arteta. Surely you're seeing what I'm seeing. Surely. Here's Hjulman. Oh my God, they're going for it. Sporting Club with a shot, and they nearly scored. I told you. Arujo, or however you say his name. I'm telling you, they're going for it. They sense nervousness in the Arsenal team. They sense nervousness in this Arsenal team. They're just going to take shots and hit and hope. Who remembers FIFA? When Andy Gray was a commentator on FIFA, like in FIFA, I don't know, 2002 and 3 and all that. When a player shoots, it goes, hit and hope. That's exactly what they're doing. I'm getting sick and tired of Victor Gyökeres and his sloppiness. Honestly. Losing the ball. Look. Diamande has literally got him in his pocket. This guy cannot get away from him. Another loose ball by the Arsenal players. Oh my God. They're just giving the ball away at this stage. They're just giving it away, man. Honestly. It's like they want Sporting the scorer. I don't get it. I'm bamboozled. I'm baffled. I'm confused. I don't get it. We're playing at home. Gabriel now gets fouled as a free kick for the Arsenal. Surely that's a yellow card. Araujo on Gabriel Magliash. Come on, he was all over him, man. Right, I mean, no need. Get away from the ball. Declan Rice, bro, launch that into the box, man. Don't play a short free kick, please. Launch that into the box. Let Gabriel get on the end of it. Mosquera, Hikapié, someone. We got enough tall players. And he takes a short one. Here's Eberichi Eze to Noni Madueke. What is with these short free kicks, man? Eze now. Launch it today. Shoots. It whistles past the back post. Unlucky Arsenal. And it's a goal kick for Sporting. Did somebody deflect that? Did somebody block that? No deflection. It whistles past the back post. But I want to see more of that. Arsenal as well. Take shot. Test the keeper. Get deflections and possibly corners and all sorts. Right. Silva now. Long ball forward by Sporting. Looking for Araujo. Declan Rice on the ball now, plays it back to David Raya. It's still 4-4 on aggregate in Allianz Stadium. It's Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 3. Kylian Mbappe with the third goal for Real Madrid and Arda Güler with the first two. Then you had Pavlovic and Harry Kane on the score sheet for Bayern Munich. Arsenal has had only one attempt on target. Sporting has had 0. Here is Martinelli. Hikapié running in front of him. Hikapié now. Hikapié going past two man. Hikapié back heels it to Martinelli. And it's a corner for the Arsenal. Ignacio goes, referee, this was not a corner. The referee says, nope, corner for the Arsenal. Let's go. Right, Deckers, come on, man. This is it. We haven't scored from a corner in a long time. I want to see that set piece again. Ole, ole. MJ was singing it earlier. We need it. Right, Declan Rice on the corner. Come on a sixpence, Deckers. 10-man rides. Back post. And Silva grabs it out of the air. It's too close to the goalkeeper. But it wasn't a bad corner. I'll take it. Keeper just on form at the moment. Diamande. Still Sporting. Araujo now. Morita. Yolmand. Morita. Diamande still Sporting with the ball. Quaresma now. And no, it's not the same Quaresma from back in the day, guys. Not the Benfica Quaresma. Quaresma. And the ball goes out. Well done. It's an Arsenal throw. Hikapié takes it. Quaresma's like, what did I do, man? What did I do? It's a throw-in. You kicked it out. You. Right, Eberichi Eze now. Eberichi Eze. And it's another throw for the Arsenal. It was a tackle on Eze. Don't tell me he's hurt. Eze killing a bit of time. You know, I think if we get, as long as we get a goal now, if we get a goal now, I think the game settles down a bit. The nerves settle down a bit because, you know, you get a second goal and you're 2-0 up. But when it's still 1-0 and they can score and equalize, it's just too nerve-wracking, man. Here's Martinelli, Hicapie now. Piero. Unlucky, and Sporting get the ball back, but play it forward all the way back to Saliba. Zubamendi, don't be foolish, all right? Here comes the captain, El Capitan. Piero. Martinelli. Kareshma and Piero. What's going on? Pause. That looked a bit iffy. What was going on between them two, man? Karashma and Piero Hicapie was a 50-50 challenge, but here we go. Maximus getting warmed up. That's what I like to see. Why is Gabriel Jesus not getting warmed up, man? Why is Kai Havertz not warming up? All of them need to warm up. Here's Deckers. Short pass again to Martinelli from the free kick. Martinelli getting pushed out of the way. Too easy for Sporting to get the ball back. And then Piero Hicapie now defends and pushes the ball out for a throw-in. It's a Sporting throw-in now. Salmon is warming up. Dauman is warming up. Here's Eze. Zubamendi tried to play into Martinelli. Martinelli still with a Kareshma. Kareshma just clears it. Kareshma looks a bit nervous, I must say. I think that's the weak link. I think Arsenal need to exploit Kareshma at right back for Sporting. He looks hesitant. He looks nervous. King Kai coming on. That's what I'm talking about. We're not even in the 60th minute. I did say, look, man, some changes need to be made. And King Kai's coming on. It's Piero. He tried to cross it or square it into the box. He couldn't. Here's Noni Madueke. I wonder who's going to take off for Kai Havertz, though. Is it Eze, maybe? Eze has come. Oh, Noni! Oh, he tried to play into Gyökeres. Here's Eze. Shoot! Martinelli shoots. Oh, my God. It went over the crossbar, but that was great play by the Arsenal. Finally, a bit of excitement by the Arsenal. I mean, Noni Madueke there to pass, to get away from Arujo, get the cross in. He was looking for Gyökeres. It gets blocked. Then Eze tries to shoulder it to Martinelli. Martinelli took a shot on the volley. Did it hit somebody? Oh, it went between the two defenders and just over the crossbar. Unlucky. I think Silva, yes. Get off the pitch, man. Thank you. Get off the damn pitch. I knew Martinelli, Arteta was seeing the same thing I'm seeing. He's being horrendous. No, MJ, forget him scoring. He's giving the ball away. He's being rubbish. They've got him in their pocket. The two defenders have got him in their pocket. He can't do nothing. Here comes Noni Madueke. Oh, tried to play to Deckers. Noni, shoot. Martinelli got in his way, you absolute donkey, man. You absolute donkey. Get out of his way, man. Why did Martinelli run into his path, you absolute donut? Maybe he should have backheeled it to Martinelli, but, you know, Noni went for the shot anyway. He should have backheeled it, but never mind. MJ said he wanted Gyökeres to score. Noni has been playing really well. I think Gyökeres is too soft on his former team. It's not that, mate. It's just they know they've done a job on him. They just know how he plays. They just know where he's running to. They've done a job on him. They had him in his pocket. They had him in their pockets. I screamed from the first 5 minutes of the second half, get him off. Ooh, loose ball by Arsenal again. Eze couldn't get to it. Great tackle. Here's Hicapie. Gabriel again, the wall at the back. Here's Deckers. Piero Hicapie looking for King Kai Havertz. That's it. Eze on the ball. Hey, referee, man. Declan Rice now. What a fantastic player Declan Rice is. 100 million. We should have paid 200 million for him. Here's Mosquera. Here's Noni Madueke again. Noni. Noni. And it's a corner for Arsenal. Surely it's a corner, no? And it's a goal kick for Sporting. Arujo with a long ball forward. Saliba plays it back and it's another throw in for Sporting. Oh, what a dummy! Gitamo just dummied Hikapié. Oh, that was crazy. Uh-oh, here's Morita. And Kai Havertz there to help. MJ says Declan Rice, not the highest bought player of the Arsenal in history. Yeah, for Arsenal, definitely. But not in the history of the Premier League. I think at this point, it's Isak, isn't it? Alexander Isak from Newcastle to Liverpool. But yeah, for Arsenal, definitely. But you know what? We got him for a bargain. 100 million. He should have cost 200 million. West Ham, they could have really charged us more than that. We actually bought a bargain in Declan Rice. My God. If we win the Premier League and the Champions League, they should give West Ham a bonus. They should give West Ham another 20 million. Because that was daylight robbery. Here comes Sporting. Morita in the Arsenal box. Only Mosquera in front of him. Don't give him a penalty. Ah, well defended by Mosquera. Here's Kai Havertz to help out the defense. And Noni Madueke now. Noni Madueke. Running on the line. Morita there, and it's a... Ooh, it's a foul. No, says the referee. Sporting got the ball. In the Arsenal box. Here's Yulman, the captain. And it's a corner for Sporting. How much did Liverpool get Isak for? Wasn't it 140 million or something like that? 150 million? Something like that. Plus add-ons, it'll be 150 million. €125 million with add-ons close to 150 million euros. So 130 million pounds, basically. I wasn't far off. Right, Noni Madueke looks like he's injured. Uh-oh. Still down. Uh-oh. MJ said, to be honest, Isak is downgrading like Gyökeres. Well, you know what it is with Isak? Isak, there was just too much pressure with that price tag for one. And two, he got injured very early in the season. So I haven't really seen much from him. So next season, when he comes back for Liverpool, you can really make your mind up against him. I really, listen, Man City against Southampton in the FA Cup. I really hope Southampton do me a favor. Please knock out Manchester City. Please knock out Manchester City. I know they're going to go with a full squad and a full team and a strong team, but please knock them out, Southampton. Noni Madueke is holding his knee. This is not good. Oh, bless her. Look at this old woman. Came all the way from Portugal to support Sporting. Come on. Looks like 3 generations of ladies supporting their team. Look, they're still bouncing. Max Dowman coming on. Maximus. I want him to score now. I want him to get 2 goals. He's going to play. He's going to come on instead of Madueke. Look, Gabriel Jesus is looking at him like, yo, mate. Are you not entertained? My name is Maximus Decimus Aurelius. Father to a murdered son. Husband to a murdered wife. And I shall have my vengeance. Come on, Maximus. Let's go. Noni Madueke comes off and Max Dauman comes on, the youngster. Is he the youngest player to make a to come on in the Champions League? I don't know. Maybe not. What's his name was? Lamine Yamal might have been the youngest in the Champions League. But anyway, Arsenal defending a corner now. I don't even want to look at this. Right in front of their fans as well. Look at this fan trying to tell his player what to do. And the ball goes out as an Arsenal goal kick. Yeah, Morita with the header. What was that, man? David Raya, are you kidding me? Champions League quarterfinal, that's what you do. You donut. Absolutely ridiculous. It's still 3-2 to Real Madrid, or 2-3. Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 3. It's still 4-4 on aggregate. Here's Max Dauman on the right-hand side. I couldn't get away from Morita. Too much experience from Morita. Araujo. Morita again. Morita. Here comes Sporting. Morita again with the ball. Plays it to Gatamo, who's had a fantastic game against Arsenal, who had a shot that hit the back post early in the game. Quaresma now goes back to Diamande. I mean, Portugal have a lot of the possession at the moment. Gabriel Magliash heads it out. Oh, no penalty, says the referee. Get up. Araujo wants a penalty. Moresca says what? It's a corner for Sporting. Mascara's got to be careful. I mean, that was the lightest of touches. He didn't push him. He didn't do anything to him. Araujo just felt the hands on the back of on his back, and then he went down. The referee explaining that to Huijman now, telling him, "Listen, my friend, he just felt one touch and went down. There was no push there." That was too soft. If they give that as a penalty, please, PISS off. I'm telling you, not having that. I'm not having that. Another corner for Sporting. Oh my God. And David Raya with a big punch. Gitamo chasing it. Martinelli there. Gitamo plays it back to Araujo. Araujo shoots and David Raya there to save it. Well done. Right, here's David Raya. Saliba now. Saliba running with the ball. Martin Zubamendi. Martin Zubamendi. Magliash. Ball forward. King Kai chasing. But Diamande there. I tell you what, Diamande looks like a good defender, mate. Honestly, he cannot be staying at Sporting. Oi! Ball nearly gotten taken out of his feet by Zubamendi, but the ball goes back to Sporting. Here's Quaresma. The two central defenders for Sporting Portugal, or Sporting Club Portugal, are very, very good. I will say that. I'll give them credit. You got to give credit where credit is due, and they are very, very good. Right, here's Eberici Eze. Someone needs to step up. Come on, Max Dowman. Come on, Maximus. Maximus. Eze. He tried to play Havertz in. They claim handball. Referee says no, carry on. Hulman now. Zubamendi chasing. Here's Morita. Here's Gitamo. Gitamo going past Martinelli. Martinelli still with him. Don't give him a penalty. Gitamo, but David Raya saves it. Well done. My God. Maximus. Here's Martinelli. Martinelli in the box. Martinelli. And the ball goes out for a throw for the Arsenal. Quaresma there defending. Right here, Capier now with the throw. Sporting are making changes. Putting on some fresh legs. I mean, they don't have the strength and depth like Arsenal do, so I don't think the players that they put on are going to make a huge impact, but you never know. Fresh legs always can. But quickly, a flash message for all the Arsenal fans. Just remember that, guys. Piero Hicapier now. You know what? I'm going to have a little bit more chocolate because Havertz is not happy. What happened? Uh-oh. Yellow card for who? The manager. For Arteta. Arteta with a yellow card. What the hell did he say to the ref? Right, changes made for Sporting. Gatamo's come off. Pedro Conclaus come off. And Giovanni Cuendas come on. And Daniel Brachias come on. So Gatamo's come off. That's good for us. He was very dangerous. Mikel Arteta gets a yellow card. Mikel Arteta's magic. He wears the magic hat. And when he saw the Champions League, he said, I'll marry that. Mikel Arteta's magic. He wears the magic hat. And when he saw the Arsenal, he said, I'll marry that. Hey. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Eze. Eze. King Kai Havertz. Maximus. Max Dowman now. Back to Mosquera. Mosquera goes all the way back to David Raya. I mean, look, man. In the last 15 minutes, Sporting are the only ones that had a chance on target. Here's Eze Shaw! Oh my God, man. Oh my days. Unlucky Eze. I mean, he should have kept it down a little bit. Couldn't keep it down. And it's a goal kick for Sporting. Is Diamande. By the way, guys, it's still Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 3. I mean, if this game finishes, we will be switching over to that game and watching the extra time and penalties if it goes to that. Here's Kai Havertz. Here's Martinelli on the left-hand side now. No one there to help him, really. Here's Havertz. Havertz gets fouled, but it's a... What? Free kick for Sporting. How did that work out? What did Havertz do? Havertz gets fouled and it's a free kick for Sporting. I mean, what's this world come to? My God. Here's a Julmand. Julmand. Diomande. Bacarcia, whatever his name is. I don't know how to say his name. Morita. Go on, Eze. Go on, Eze. Go on, Eze. Who's with him? Why is no one with him? This is absolute guff. We've turned into guff again. This is madness. I have a feeling they don't want to carry on in this Champions League, and they don't want to win this game. Because this is getting severely frustrating, man. This is getting severely, severely frustrating. I'm telling you. Arsenal basically at this stage are just simply defending. They don't want to attack. They want to take a 0-0. They'll take a 0-0 and David Raya catches the ball. They're happy with the 0-0. They're just sitting back. I mean, Eze was there literally by himself, nobody helping him. Look, and Mosquera now gives the ball away. What is going on, man? This is the Champions League quarter-final. We're playing like we're in the bloody championship, man. This is worse than against Southampton. This is worse than against Bournemouth. Look how comfortable Sporting is. Look how they're playing. Free kick now. Come on, man. Referee says dive. It's a free kick for the Arsenal. You dove. Stop it. That's why he gave the free kick to against Kai Havertz earlier as well. Look. Kai Havertz didn't even dive. That was an actual foul. That's what I'm talking about. My God. Look, that's why Mikel Arteta got so upset. How was that not a foul? And then now, he dove. Hikapi didn't do nothing. That was an actual dive. How did he not get a yellow card for that? There we go. Gabriel Jesus. I wanted to see him come on earlier, man. Well, who's he going to take off for him? He's already taken off Gyökeres. Well, he's going to take off a defender to put an extra striker on. Never he will do that. Never. Eze. He'll probably take off Eze to put him on. Then make Kai Havertz come back in a 10 position and then play Gabriel Jesus up front. It's a corner for the Arsenal. This is it. Come on, guys. On the 75th, 76th minute. Wait, I'm way behind. I'm like a minute behind now. What is going on? Why am I so far behind? This is crazy. I don't get it. Declan Rice in the corner, all the way in the back post. Then it goes for another corner for the Arsenal. Why am I so far behind, man? Don't get it. Oh, Jesus. It's a goal kick for Sporting. Oof. Nearly. Nobody there at the back post at header in. There's another change for Sporting. Simus comes on for Morita. Simus. Gabriel Jesus. Definitely Eberici Eze is coming off. Kai Havertz is going to go in a 10 position. And Gabriel Jesus is going to be the number 9. Wearing the number 9. Has to be like that. I'm not hearing any other change. Right, Max Dowman. Max Dowman gets fouled and the referee says, no, my God, what's going on? And the ball goes out for an Arsenal throw. I don't get it. Literally got fouled and the ref says no. I don't think the referee likes Mikel Arteta. Now he keeps on looking at him like he wants to give him a red card, bro. Just focus on the damn game, man. Trossard coming on as well for Martinelli. Surely must be Eze and Martinelli that are coming off. Surely. Yeah, told you. Eze's coming off. Martinelli's coming off. Kai Havertz is going to go into the 10th position. Gabriel Jesus as a striker. And obviously Trossard on the left-hand side. Makes sense. Here's Trossard immediately. Hopefully he has an impact. I like him as an impact player. Here's Mosquera. Don't be giving the ball away again, Mosquera, please. And again, Mosquera. Still Mosquera. 1-2, free kick, free kick, free kick, yellow card. That's it. Araujo with the yellow card. Max Dowman. 1-2 with Mosquera. Araujo. Right, let's see who's gonna put the ball into the box. This gotta be a goal, man. This is gotta be a goal. Looks like Declan Rice. Come on, Deckers. Come on, Deckers, man. Declan Rice with a free kick into the box. Scrambles! Shoot! Oh my God! Why was no one there? It's Max Dowman, Max Dowman, Max Dowman, Max Dowman in the byline. Max Dowman, Max Dowman. Forced to go back. Forced to go back to Declan Rice. Unlucky. Deckers now to Zubamendi. Zubamendi, catch that ball. Don't lose it. Piero Hincapié now. Piero forward looking for Gabriel Jesus. Can't get to him. Sporting with the ball now. Losing it quickly. Max Dowman again. Here's Maximus. Maximus. They are tackling him like crazy. It's like they want to break his leg. Here's Trossard. Why is he all the way over there? I thought he was playing on the left. Trossard. And the ball goes against Araujo. And Araujo kicks it against Trossard. And it's out for a goal kick. Arsenal has 10 minutes left in this game, man. It looks like we might have to switch over after this game. I mean, if it stays 0-0 and Arsenal go through from the away leg, my God, Sporting are going to get pissed off with that. I mean, I will say Sporting have done absolutely fantastic over 2 legs against Arsenal. They've really made us look like boys. I mean, we do not look like top of the Premier League. I mean, we absolutely do not. Oh, come on, referee, man. Saliba gets pulled down. It's a free kick for the Arsenal, surely. I'll tell you what, we had the big advantage playing the away game at home. Although I don't really know if it's an advantage because we won the game away. It's like we're struggling more at home. Hopefully we do the same thing we did against them away and just get a last minute winner. Why are these Arsenal fans looking so nervous, man? Don't they understand that affects the team? Here we come. Trossard. Hincapié. Again, Trossard with the ball now. No one with him. Nutmegs the Sporting player, and here's Gabriel Magliash. Oh! Why are you letting it go, Hincapié? No one's there, fam. No one's behind you. Grab the ball. Kai Havertz in front of Araujo. Kai Havertz now with Araujo. Araujo in the corner. Still Sporting with the ball. Corner for the Arsenal, yes. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. O to B, yeah. Guna. Come on. Corner comes in from Max Dowman, back post, headed by Trossard. Oh, it hits the post! Trossard in the back post, headed it right into the post. My God, that could have slipped in. Leandro Trossard! I was going to do the binoculars in a minute, but Gabriel Jesus now. My God, that should have went in. Max Dowman with a fantastic corner all the way to the back post. Here's Zubidubidoo. Where are you? We got some goals to score now. Here's Salibaba. Mosquera, the Mosquito. Max Dowman again. Maximus. Saliba. Back posting it to who, brother? Nobody. That wasn't even a back post. That was in no man's land. But here is Leandro Trossard with the header. Bish, bash, bosh. Right against the post. I would have been happy if he had scored it. I would have been happy for him. Not his biggest fan, but I would have been happy for him. Zubamendi now plays it to Gabriel Jesus. Chests it down. Gabriel Jesus in the byline. Gabriel Jesus plays it in. Oh, why did you try and take a shot? Maximus was right there, man. Jesus, lot of mercy. Why did you take a shot? Gabriel Jesus, man. Max Dowman was right there in the 6-yard box. That was great play by Gabriel Jesus to get to the byline, but he took a shot. He tried to slip it in. Oh, so close yet so far. Eduardo Quaresma comes off. Francisco Trincao comes off. And Vagianidis and Rafael Nel come on for Sporting. It's crunch time. It's crunch time. It's crunch time. Sporting under pressure. They need to play the high line. Here come Arsenal again. Martin Zubamendi. Max Dowman. Gabriel Jesus gets the ball back and then loses it again. I mean, it is literally a dogfight out there right now. All the players are just constantly grabbing the balls from each other. Here comes Sporting now. It is now or never for Sporting Lisbon or Sporting Club Portugal. Mosquera heads it out. Here's Zubamendi. Max Dowman now. Max Dowman plays it to King Kai Havertz, who scored the only goal in this two-legged tie. The only goal in this game came from Kai Havertz in the 80-something or 90-something minute in the last game in Portugal. Here come Arsenal with Zubamendi, Martin Zubidubidoo, Pierre Hicapié to Gabriel Jesus to Trossard. Trossard nutmegs Diamande, but it goes straight to... I thought it went to Araujo, but it went to someone else. I didn't see who. I think it was Ignacio. At the Allianz Arena, it's still Bayern 2, Real Madrid 3. It's 4-4 in aggregate. If this game finishes 0-0, we will switch over to the other game and continue this stream. Trossard still with the ball, dancing. Plays it back to Gabriel Magalhães. Magalhães back to Trossard. Trossard all the way to Mosquera with his space. Well done. Mosquera, his touch tonight is not great. Here's Kai Havertz. Back to Declan Rice, the captain, who's captained the team very well tonight. Mosquera back to Deckers. Now Mosquera again. Mosquera! Don't get caught on the ball, man. Max Dowman. Kai Havertz. Declan Rice again. Very shaky today, Mosquera, man. Just this touch is just off. Just doesn't look comfortable. It's a throw-in for the Arsenal, surely. Mikel Arteta going crazy at Trossard. Trossard not looking happy. Whoa, what was that? Trossard's not staying at the Arsenal. My God. You should have seen Trossard's face now. Mikel Arteta went crazy at him and he just went, what? Gave him some angry stare. That was crazy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Trossard now. Trossard. 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 Hicapié. Gabriel Jesus. Zubamendi. Hikapié. Trossard now. Here we go. A bit of fluency from the Arsenal. Great passing now. A little bit too late in the 80-something minute. Bloody 89th minute. Oh, what happened? What happened, son? What happened? Maxi. Here's Portugal. Sporting Club Portugal. Right, we in the 90th minute. We in the 90th minute, guys, and Sporting Portugal are going for it. Mosquera heads it out. Kai Havertz now to Max Dowman. Guys, be very careful now. Max Dowman loses the ball, gives it straight back to Araujo. That's not the right thing to do. Here comes Sporting Lisbon. Back post. But Arsenal get the ball back. Here's Trossard now. Trossard running. Come on, do it again like you did it in the last game. Last minute goal, guys. Last minute goal. Just put the nail in the coffin. Pierre Hikapié tried to pass it, but it gets blocked. And it goes out for an Arsenal throw. Come on, kill the time, guys. That's it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. We're in the first minute of injury time now. Looks like this game's going to finish 0-0. Cerno. Oh, Cerno. Trossard on the ball. Loses it. Forces the player back. And it's another throw for the Arsenal. That's it. 4 minutes of injury time, guys. My God. As I said, if that game at the Allianz Stadium stays at 4-4 on aggregate, Bayern 2, Real Madrid 3, we will switch over for extra time and penalties if it goes that far in that game. I mean, all the goals were scored in the first half. There was no goals in the second half. Trossard now. Corner for the Arsenal. Let's go. That was on the chest. They're claiming handball. Hjulmand's claiming handball. It's a corner for the Arsenal, surely. I will say the French referees had a pretty decent game. Declan Rice now on a sixpence. Come on, Deckers. Come on, El Capitan. El Capitan. Corner comes in. Back post. Ooh, too deep, man. It went right out again. Deckers, what's going on with your corners today? Deckers has been off in this game with his corners, not with his play. He's been marvelous in this game. To be honest with you, I'd say he's been man of the match. I mean, who else are you going to give it to? He's by far been the best player on the pitch. MJ says, I don't think Rice should take corners. Only based on this game. Oh, Hjulmand slips. Does play the ball, though. Come on, defend. There's only 2 minutes left. Go on, Mosquera. Don't give them a corner, though. That's it, Mosquera. Well done. His defending's been great. His touch has been off. I'm not going to lie. MJ, it's not that he shouldn't take corners. He's great at corners. He's just been a little off this game. He's still man of the match for me. He's still been by far the best player, but it's just his corners, his delivery system has been a little bit off today. Well done. Another throw. Barranca, or whatever his name is. There's a minute and 30 seconds left. Man, these Portuguese fans are funny. Right, here we go. Come on. Oh, ref. What? For what? Why is the free kick for Sporting? I don't get it. He pulled down Jesus and you give him free kick for them. What? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand how they got a free kick. Right, the keeper's taking this free kick in the last minute. David Raya! Fantastico. He throws it to Trossard. Trossard running by himself now. Nobody there. Trossard, and he loses the ball. You absolute donut. That's why I want him out of my club. Pierre Capier with a great tackle. Well done. There's 30 seconds left, guys. Oh, Bayern Munich has scored! My God! In the 91st minute. Who scored that? I was hoping to go and watch that game, but it looks like Bayern Munich are going to play PSG in the semi-final. MJ said Trossard is so shit. Yep. Well, for the Arsenal he is anyway. It is 3-3 at the Allianz Arena. It looks like Madrid is going out. Oh, get the ball. Oh, my God. Sporting nearly scored. Hopefully the game is done now. That's it. The game is finishing 0-0. Oh, my God. Luis Diaz scored. It is a shame. Yes. Robert, you did say a sloppy 0-0. Yes, the game is done. Arsenal are through to the semi-final. And we're playing Atleti Madrid, who we have played this season already, early in the season, and we beat them 4-1. However, let's see how we do against Atleti over 2 games, over 2 legs. I mean, Barca couldn't do it. Let's see if Arsenal can do it. Not in the form that we're in at the moment, I will say that. I mean, look, we barely got past Sporting, so we better start getting better before we play Atleti. But it looks like Bayern Munich are going through. Robert says Haram versus Haram will be there. That's on Sunday. Make sure you be there, Robert. I will be there as well. I will be streaming at 4:30. Well, I'm going to start at 4 o'clock. Arsenal are through to the Champions League semi-final. Once again, 2 seasons in a row, Arsenal get to the semi-final of the Champions League. Absolutely fantastic. We couldn't have asked for more. Even if we get knocked out in the next round, we still had a pretty decent run in the Champions League. We've been, up to this point, the best team in Europe. At the moment, Bayern Munich. I mean, that game is pretty much done. Real Madrid and Barcelona got knocked out in the quarterfinals this season. It looks like Bayern Munich are going to take on Paris Saint-Germain, and Arsenal are going to play Atleti. Like Robert said, this is our best chance to get to the final. This is our best opportunity to get to Budapest, to get to the final. It's never been better. Last season, we had to face the champions, the winners, the eventual winners, although we beat them earlier in the season. However, again, we're playing a team that we've beat 4-1 earlier this season. Let's see how we do against them over 2 legs. But guys, it's been wonderful to be with you tonight again. It was a dreary, guffy, terrible 0-0 performance against Sporting, but we did it. We got over the line. King Kai Havertz's goal in the last game did it. For me, Declan Rice, man of the match. Robert said 2 semis in a row. Well done. Now let's go one step further and actually go to the final. I agree with you. Definitely. 3 games away from the final, or from lifting the Champions League, says Rob. Definitely. But let's just get across the line in the semi-final. Let's just beat Atleti, who are finding a bit of form at the moment. Oh my God, and Bayern scored again. It's 4-3. Oh my days. It's 5-4 on aggregate. What is going on What's going on with Real Madrid? Luis Diaz scored in the 89th minute. Eduardo Camavinga, 86th minute, got a red card. But who scored that 4th goal? Lord have mercy. Bayern Munich have destroyed Real Madrid. Is Olise, Eberechi Eze's best friend, Michael Olise, former teammate of Eberechi Eze at Crystal Palace, has scored the 4th goal in the 94th minute for Bayern Munich. Absolutely fantastic for Company and his company, I should say. Vincent Company and his company, Bayern Munich, have done it, have destroyed Real Madrid. It's 6-4 on aggregate. Guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Everyone that joined me today, thank you. I love you all. For all my new subscribers, thank you very much. For all the family, thank you. For those that are new to the channel, have just joined us for the first time, welcome to the factory, the Armament Factory, with yours truly, Big Luch. Sorry about earlier. Yes, we have the man of the match on the screen right now who's not really happy, but at the same time, they go across the line, but you can see he's not really happy with the performance. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. For all those that have just come to the Armament Factory, welcome. I hope to see you next Sunday, where Arsenal are going to travel to Manchester to take on Man City. It will be Man City versus Arsenal at 4:30, and that's going to be a real crunch time for Arsenal. Although we're still 6 points ahead, they've got a game in hand. We need to win that game, guys. We need to win that game. I believe if we win that game, I think we seal the Premier League. If we lose, it's going to be very tight. If we draw, there's still hope. I still think we'll be able to do it, but we need a win desperately in the Premier League. So, guys, again, thank you all for joining me. Rob, thank you for being there. See you, my friend. Take care. Bless up. MJ says, to be honest, if Arsenal get knocked out, Bayern deserve the trophy. Well, Bayern Munich are formidable. Let's see. That's going to be a very, very good game, by the way, guys. Bayern Munich, PSG is going to be a fantastic game. Hopefully, they won't play both games on the same night. They will play one on the one night and the other on the other night, so we can watch both of them and we can do a stream for both of them. But Rob, again, thank you for joining me. MJ, thank you for joining me. Love you. And I love you all, guys. And please be there on Sunday and look out for the rest of my content. Sorry, I haven't been making a lot of content recently, but I've been severely busy at work. But I will be back on track soon, guys. So look out for that. Other than that, MJ says, yeah, Arsenal Bayern final. Well, if that happens, it's going to be a clash of the Titan, guys. But let's go, guys. I have to go now. I'm signing off. Adios.